What's up, everybody? It's your boy DK Bones here, talking about the situation with Hollywood and movies, specifically the blockbuster summer movies we used to have. Uh, they're starting to notice that it's getting kind of scary with these blockbuster numbers not generating the amount of money they want them to. Uh, in my opinion, there's a lot of hope for these movies to do well instead of like back in the day, they knew certain movies were going to do X amount of dollars. They want to get their money back, and they would do like little B movies and hope on those. The A-list movies where you automatically knew you're going to get money back because people are excited for it. I think one of the main problems might be ticket pricing. The cost it is to go to movies, and people are selective about what movies to go to. Another thing is streaming. People rather wait for streaming where you're sitting at home. They don't want to sit in a theater with other people, watch a long movie. A lot of movies are 2.5, 3 hours. And heck, the new not Endgame, Doomsday movie is supposed to be almost 4 hours long, and nobody wants to sit through that. Anyways, through this article, they mention a couple of key things. They talk about the most massive summer movie in theory anyway since 2019 with Star Wars, Spielberg, Chris Nolan, Marvel, DC, Pixar, and Disney live action flick, all jogging for position. The problem is this is not 2019, and this is post pandemic. It's about here's why Hollywood is sweating and things are heating up. Star Wars isn't the same Star Wars we got. Disney owns Star Wars, and since they bought it, Disney has basically sunk the ship with Star Wars, and now they're doing basically a TV spinoff, which cost them $166 million to make, and they're betting all that to bring back $1 billion franchise. This franchise used to be untouchable. When Star Wars was coming out, nobody wanted to be around it because they knew they wouldn't do well in the theaters. And then you also have Spielberg. He hasn't done anything worthwhile in a long time. I think one of his last movies was The Crystal Skull, and it didn't do that well back in 2008. They're hoping Disclosure Day might do pretty well, I guess, with all the alien release photos they have out from the government last week. Who knows? It's hit or miss. So hoping. Then we have Spider-Man Brand New Day. The new Spider-Man movie coming out. Brand New Day, July 31st. This might be the only movie besides the cartoons like the Minions and Toy Story 5 or whatever they're on now. Besides those, none of these other movies, Supergirl is not going to do good. They're hoping that it's going to do good, but nobody's falling for that. And then even this movie, before the trailers dropped, I thought this was going to be the movie that Odyssey was going to be the movie that everybody was going to want to see. The problem is Hollywood are putting movies like this, Mortal Kombat, which is a B movie, hoping that it's going to produce something in the summer, which it should be doing something in March or October, where they should have kept it. And right now it's tracking, I think they said opening weekend was 38.5, came below $50 million, below the revised $40 million plus estimates. Right now, I think they said they got 85.2 worldwide. And it's the second weekend's looking bad. Estimates are now more than 66%. Second weekend dropped from 12.7 million to 13 in between there. So it's not looking good. They got these B-rated movies that they're hoping to be A-listed movies, and they're not. And then you got Masters of the Universe, which I probably am going to go pay to go see. But with all the other hate out there, and this is not tracking well either. They're tracking to make $25 million to $35 million domestic. That's horrible for the amount of money they're spending on these movies. And I think this comes out June 5th. And then they're also talking about Scary Movie only making 35 million. I mean, they'll probably get their money back, but that's still low compared to what movie theaters in the summertime. People used to flock to movie theaters to go watch movies, and now it's kind of an afterthought because you got streaming. Movies cost too much. People don't want to sit around other people because people are rude, and it's. I think theaters are dying. I think the movie theaters are dying. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you think. Leave your comments in the comments below. Hit that like button, sub up, share, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Stay blessed. Audio Jungle.